In this video, I'm going to talk about the basic microcomputer design. This is the diagram. This diagram represents a simplified abstract computer. In a computer, you have a CPU, the central processing unit. Then you have memory storage and input-output devices. CPU is the central processing unit, the computer's brain. Instructions will be processed in this unit. Inside the CPU, you will find out the ALU, arithmetic logic unit, control unit, and internal processor clock with some high-speed storages. We call them registers. The clock will synchronize the internal operations of the CPU with other system components. The computer's clock, the time unit, is called a cycle. The computer's clock is made of crystal oscillator. This device can produce precise frequency and with a signal. This signal is in square wave shape. One cycle is one basic time unit for the computer clock. The timing between one down edge and another down edge is called one cycle. Computer speed is measured in gigahertz or kilohertz or megahertz. Modern computers, their speed is in gigahertz. If we say the computer speed is 4 gigahertz, it means their computer's processor can operate 4 billion operations in 1 second. So today's modern computer is super fast. 1 cycle per second is called 1 hertz. The computer clock will determine your computer speed. Higher clock speed and better computer speed. Arithmetic logic unit is the unit doing mathematical calculations and do logical thinkings. If you want to add, subtract something, is going to take place in ALU. You have if statement. When you do program, it's going to be processed inside ALU. So ALU is like the cook for the CPU. Control unit is going to coordinate the sequence of steps involved in executing machine instructions. It's a site coordinator. So CU is a site coordinator or commander. And it gives signals to start the processing and end the processing. To connect your CPU with the memory storage or input-output, you have to use 4 kinds of bus. We call them data bus, input-output bus, control bus, or address bus. The bus is a group of parallel wires transfer data from one part of your computer to another part. So there are 4 transportations between parts. The data bus will transfer instruction between your CPU and your memory storage. The input-output bus will for transportation between your CPU and the input-output. An input-output device can be hard drive or DVD drive or other storages. Address bus hosts the address of instruction or data when the kernel executing instruction transfers data between the CPU and the memory. When the CPU needs to read the instruction or data from the memory, it's going to send the address of the reading to the address bus. So address bus sends a signal about the reading location in this place. The data will be read or write to the memory. When CPU needs to read, it's going to send the reading address to here, then bring back the data or instruction from the data bus to the CPU. After you have a processing result, the result can be sent back to memory for temporary storage, or the result can be saved to hard drive or other place for permanent purpose. So we need a transportation between CPU and the input-output. There are some other components on your computer's motherboard, but this is the simplified most used diagram to represent our basic computer design. Thank you for watching this video.